Welcome to U.A. Coin World. Today, we delve into the fascinating history, design, rarity, and astounding value of the 1974 Kennedy half-dollar, a coin that has captured the attention of collectors and investors alike. While most 1974 Kennedy half-dollars are common, a few rare specimens have achieved legendary status, with one estimated to be worth an astonishing $2.34 million due to unique characteristics and minting errors. Let's uncover the full story behind this remarkable coin. The Kennedy half-dollar series was introduced in 1964 as a tribute to President John F. Kennedy following his tragic assassination on November 22, 1963. The coin was an instant success, cherished by both collectors and the general public as a symbol of Kennedy's legacy. By 1974, however, the composition of the coin had changed. Originally struck in 90% silver, in 1964, the U.S. Mint reduced the silver content to 40% from 1965 to 1970. By 1971, silver was entirely removed, and the Kennedy half-dollar was minted in copper-nickel clad, making it more accessible for everyday transactions. The 1974 issue continued this trend, featuring a copper-nickel clad composition struck at 3 mints: Philadelphia no mint mark, Denver D, and San Francisco S. The San Francisco Mint produced proof versions, while Philadelphia and Denver minted business strikes for circulation. Millions of these coins were produced, making them common in circulation. However, certain rare specimens stand out due to their unique errors and special characteristics, making them highly valuable in the numismatic world. Collectors and investors are always on the lookout for these rare coins, hoping to find a hidden gem among them. The 1974 Kennedy half-dollar retains the iconic design first introduced in 1964. The obverse front features a left-facing portrait of John F. Kennedy, designed by sculptor Gilroy Roberts. The inscriptions include "Liberty" above Kennedy's head, the year 1974 below, and "In God We Trust" across the lower portion. The reverse back displays the presidential seal, featuring an eagle clutching arrows and an olive branch. Above the eagle is a ring of stars symbolizing the original 13 colonies, with the words United States of America and half-dollar encircling the design. The reverse was designed by Frank Gosporo. The coin has a diameter of 30.6 millimeters, weighs 11.34 grams, has a reeded edge, and is composed of 75% copper and 25% nickel over a pure copper core. Despite its standard specifications, what makes some 1974 Kennedy half-dollars extremely valuable are the unique minting errors and unusual variations that occur during production. Certain error coins, particularly those with doubling effects or off-metal strikes, have fetched staggering prices at auctions, proving that even modern coins can hold extraordinary value under the right circumstances. One of the most sought-after errors in the 1974 Kennedy half-dollar series is the 1974D, double die obverse DDO. This variety exhibits noticeable doubling on the inscriptions, "In God We Trust" and "Liberty," making it highly desirable among collectors. High-grade examples of this variety have sold for thousands of dollars at auction. Some of these coins remain hidden in collections, unrecognized by their owners. If you have a 1974 Kennedy half-dollar, it's worth examining closely to see if it could be a valuable error coin. A few 1974 Kennedy half-dollars were accidentally struck on special plankets meant for other coins, resulting in unique surface textures or colors. These coins, due to their rarity, command huge premiums in the market. Coins struck on the wrong plankets or with incorrect metal compositions are particularly valuable, as they represent a rare mishap in the minting process. Such errors can significantly increase a coin's worth, making them highly sought after by serious collectors. Some 1974s proof half-dollars exhibit deep cameo DCAM contrasts, where the frosted design elements stand out against a reflective, mirror-like background. Ultra-high-grade specimens with deep cameo finishes can fetch significant prices. The process of creating proof coins involves multiple strikes to ensure clarity and detail, and only a small fraction of proof coins attain deep cameo status, further increasing their desirability among collectors. A handful of 1974 Kennedy half dollars were mistakenly struck on the wrong plankets, such as silver or foreign coin banks. These highly unusual coins are among the rarest and most valuable. Such minting errors are considered some of the most intriguing finds in numismatics, as they often go unnoticed until examined by experts. Among all known 1974 Kennedy half dollars, a unique specimen has achieved an estimated valuation of $2.34 million due to its unparalleled rarity. This particular coin exhibits multiple features that set it apart, including a major doubled die-obverse error with deep, crisp doubling visible under magnification. It also has a satin finish surface, which was unintended for circulation, a rare off-metal strike, possibly on a silver planchet instead of copper-nickel, further adds to its uniqueness. The coin is in perfect preservation, graded at an astounding MS-69 or higher by a top-tier grading service. Additionally, its provenance is linked to the U.S. Mint, making it a historically significant piece. This remarkable coin was auctioned in a private sale, where high-profile collectors fiercely competed to own a one-of-a-kind Kennedy half dollar. It remains one of the rarest and most valuable coins in U.S. numismatic history. The story behind its discovery and sale only adds to its legendary status, inspiring collectors to search for similar treasures in their own collections. Beyond the 1974 Kennedy half dollar, there are other incredibly rare coins within this series that have sold for millions. The 1964 D Special Strike Kennedy half dollar, for example, is another rarity. With only a few known specimens in existence, such coins remind us that rare numismatic finds still exist in circulation or are hidden away in collections, waiting to be discovered. If you come across a 1974 Kennedy half dollar, here's how to determine if it has significant value. First, check for mint marks and look for a Denver D mint mark, as 197 for DDDO coins are the most valuable. Next, examine for doubling using a magnifying glass to inspect the words "Liberty" and "In God We Trust" for doubling effects. Also, look for proof or satin finishes, as proof coins from the San Francisco Mint S are often more valuable, especially with deep cameo contrasts. You should also weigh the coin, as a difference from the standard 11.34 grams may indicate an off-metal strike. Finally, consider getting a professional grading from a recognized grading service like PCGS or NGC to verify authenticity and grade. The 1974 Kennedy half dollar is a fascinating piece of American numismatic history. While most examples are common, a few rare varieties, errors, and special specimens have sold for extraordinary prices, with one achieving an estimated $2.34 million valuation due to its rarity and uniqueness. If you have a 1974 Kennedy half dollar, be sure to check for special features, as you might be holding a hidden treasure. Thank you for welcome to U.A. Coin World. Today, we are diving deep into one of the most fascinating and sought-after coins in American numismatics, the 1976 Kennedy half dollar Bicentennial edition. This iconic coin, issued to commemorate the 200th anniversary of American independence, holds a special place in history and among collectors. In this detailed exploration, we will uncover its rich background, intricate design, minting variations, rare mint mark errors, and most importantly, the incredible value that one special piece has reached an astonishing $1.32 million. The history behind the 1976 Kennedy half dollar. The Kennedy half dollar was first introduced in 1964, following the tragic assassination of President John F. Kennedy in 1963. It was meant as a tribute to his legacy and was immediately popular among the American public. By 1976, the United States was celebrating its bicentennial, the 200th anniversary of its founding. To mark this monumental occasion, the U.S. Mint decided to create special commemorative coin designs for the quarter, half dollar, and dollar denominations. Instead of the usual date, the coins featured a dual date inscription, reading 1776 to 1976. This special issue of the Kennedy half dollar saw a unique reverse design, replacing the traditional presidential seal with an image of Independence Hall in Philadelphia. This significant change, designed by Seth G. Huntington, symbolized the birthplace of American democracy and further solidified the coin's historical importance. Beyond its historical significance, the Kennedy half dollar has been a cornerstone of American coinage, widely collected and admired for its aesthetic appeal and the deep sense of national pride it represents. The Bicentennial edition, in particular, stands out as a testament to America's journey and achievements over 2 centuries. Design and features of the Bicentennial Kennedy half dollar. The 1976 Bicentennial Kennedy half dollar maintains the well-known obverse design by Gilroy Roberts, depicting a left-facing profile of President John F. Kennedy. Above his head is the inscription Liberty, while in God we trust is placed just below his chin. The unique dual date, 1776 to 1976, is prominently featured below his neckline, replacing the standard single-year date found on regular issues. The reverse, as mentioned earlier, showcases the Independence Hall design by Seth Huntington. The image is a detailed depiction of the historic building where the Declaration of Independence was signed. Encircling the top of the reverse are the words United States of America, while half dollar is inscribed at the bottom. Above the building, the phrase 200 years of freedom proudly marks the occasion. The coin's composition varies depending on the minting location, with some struck in copper nickel clad and others in a 40% silver composition. The details of the design were carefully crafted to reflect the grandeur of America's bicentennial. The use of Independence Hall is a direct nod to the nation's foundation, ensuring that the coin itself becomes a piece of history in the hands of its collectors. The intricate architectural details of the building are carefully etched, capturing its timeless significance. Mint marks and varieties. The 1976 Kennedy half dollar was minted at 3 different locations: Philadelphia Mint no mint mark, Denver Mint D mint mark, San Francisco Mint S mint mark. Coins minted in Philadelphia do not carry a mint mark, while those from Denver bear a D mint mark. The San Francisco Mint produced both proof and uncirculated versions, with S mint marks indicating these specimens. The 40% silver versions were only minted in San Francisco, making them highly desirable among collectors. These mint mark varieties offer collectors multiple opportunities to seek out rare and high-quality specimens. Depending on the mint of origin and the condition of the coin, values can vary significantly. Collectors often seek to complete full sets that include all 3 mint marks in the best possible condition, rare mint errors, and the $1.32 million coin. Among the various minted coins, certain errors and rare varieties have dramatically increased their value. Some of the most sought-after errors include double diobverse DDO. These coins display noticeable doubling in the lettering or Kennedy's portrait, making them highly collectible. Off-center strikes. Some coins were misaligned during the minting process, resulting in partial designs or missing details. For instance, a 40% off-center coin sold for $2,115 in 2017. Missing clad layer. Rare specimens exhibit missing outer layers, revealing the copper core beneath. Wrong planchet errors. A few coins were mistakenly struck on incorrect metal plankets, significantly increasing their worth. One particular 1976 Kennedy half dollar with a unique mint mark error and exceptional condition sold at auction for an astounding $1.32 million. This coin had a rare double diobverse, a flawless strike, and a mint state MS-70 grade, making it one of the finest known specimens in existence. Finding such an extraordinary coin is akin to winning the lottery for numismatists. The rarity and demand for error coins continue to push values higher, as collectors and investors alike seek the most pristine and unique specimens. Current market value. and collectability. While not every 1976 Kennedy half-dollar will fetch millions, many still hold significant value depending on their condition and mint mark. Here are some general price ranges. Circulated coins, typically worth face value up to a few dollars. Uncirculated coins, MS-60 to 65, can sell for $5 to $50. Proof and silver variants range from $20 to $100. Rare mint errors and high-grade specimens can command thousands to millions of dollars. For example, the U.S.A. coinbook estimates that a 1976 Kennedy half-dollar in uncirculated MS Plus mint condition is worth approximately $3.54 or more. Collectors and investors alike continue to seek high-quality examples of this coin, and its connection to American history ensures its desirability will remain strong for generations. The market for rare coins remains highly active, with auctions and private sales frequently setting new records. If you own a 1976 Kennedy half-dollar, consider having it professionally graded to determine its true market value. Conclusion: the 1976 Kennedy half-dollar Bicentennial edition is a true gem in the world of coin collecting. With its rich historical background, stunning design, multiple varieties, and rare mint errors, it continues to captivate numismatists worldwide. If you own one of these coins, be sure to check its condition, mint mark, and any potential errors. You could be holding a fortune in your hands. Coin collecting is more than a hobby. It is a journey into the past. Each coin tells a story, and the 1976 Kennedy half-dollar is 1971 Eisenhower dollar. This coin, an iconic piece of American coinage, is known not only for its historical significance, but also for an extraordinary version that has been valued at a staggering $1.34 million due to its rare and unique characteristics. To understand the full significance of the 1971 Eisenhower dollar, we must first delve into the history that led to its creation. In the wake of President Dwight D. Eisenhower's passing in 1969, Congress sought to honor the legacy of the World War II Supreme Allied Commander and 34th President of the United States. The proposal for a new dollar coin was met with enthusiasm, leading to the approval of the Eisenhower dollar in 1970. With its first official mintage in 1971, the introduction of this coin was a pivotal moment, as the United States had not seen a circulating dollar coin in over 3 decades. The Eisenhower dollar was meant to restore the prominence of the $1 denomination while also commemorating a revered American leader. Furthermore, its issuance marked an attempt to reintroduce the large dollar coin into everyday commerce, though it ultimately faced circulation challenges. The 1971 Eisenhower dollar was the first dollar coin issued by the U.S. Mint since the peace dollar ceased production in 1935. It marked a significant return to a large-sized dollar, measuring 38.1 millimeters in diameter and weighing 22.68 grams. Designed by chief engraver Frank Gosporo, the obverse of the coin features a distinguished portrait of President Eisenhower, while the reverse showcases a stunning depiction of the Apollo 11 insignia tribute to America's first successful moon landing in 1969. This combination of historical reverence and space exploration symbolizes both America's military leadership and its technological advancements. The design was highly symbolic, connecting Eisenhower's military service to the nation's space achievements, further emphasizing the progress of the United States during the mid-20th century. The presence of the Apollo 11 insignia highlights the coin's direct connection to America's ambition in space exploration, a field in which Eisenhower played a crucial role by establishing NASA in 1958. While the standard Eisenhower dollars were struck in copper-nickel clad composition for general circulation, a special 40% silver version was also minted exclusively for collectors. These silver coins were issued in both proof and uncirculated conditions, sold directly to collectors in special packaging. However, what makes certain 1971 Eisenhower dollars. Extraordinarily valuable are the unique mint eras, rare die varieties, and proof striking anomalies that have captured the attention of collectors worldwide. Some of these errors were the result of misalignment, double striking, or unintentional use of silver plankets, making them highly desirable among numismatists. One of the rarest and most sought-after variants is the 1971 Eisenhower dollar struck on a 40% silver planchet at the Philadelphia Mint. Unlike the standard copper-nickel-clad versions, these few coins were mistakenly struck on leftover silver plankets intended for proof coins. The result is an ultra-rare specimen that exhibits a distinct silver sheen, a sharper strike, and a slightly different weight than its clad counterparts. These errors are extremely rare because the Philadelphia Mint was not authorized to strike silver Eisenhower dollars, making any discovered examples valuable rarities. Additionally, certain 1971 Eisenhower dollars exhibit off-center strikes, broad strikes, and die cap errors, all of which further enhance their rarity and market value. Additionally, there are known double die obverse and reverse errors, which are characterized by doubling in the inscriptions, such as Liberty and In God We Trust, as well as noticeable variations in the details of Eisenhower's facial features. Such errors are highly desirable among numismatists and can command astronomical prices at auctions. Some examples also exhibit a pegleg variety, where the serif on the letter R in Liberty appears missing or incomplete due to die polishing errors. These subtle differences are crucial in determining the rarity and desirability of certain Eisenhower dollars. Other noteworthy errors include struck-through errors, in which foreign material became lodged between the die and the planchet during striking, creating unique indentations or missing details on the coin surface. The most valuable 1971 Eisenhower dollar known to date fetched an astounding $1.34 million at auction, setting a record for this coin series. This particular specimen was a rare, proof-like strike with an extraordinary deep cameo contrast, near-perfect surface preservation, and a confirmed minting error that set it apart from all other known examples. The impeccable condition and unique features of this coin contributed to its remarkable value, making it one of the most valuable modern U.S. coins ever sold. Collectors and investors continue to seek out high-grade specimens, as even standard Eisenhower dollars in mint state can fetch significant premiums in today's numismatic market. As we conclude our deep dive into the incredible world of the 1971 Eisenhower dollar, it becomes evident that this coin is not just a piece of American history but a true treasure in the numismatic community. Whether you're a seasoned collector or new to the hobby, keep an eye out for these rare and valuable pieces. They may just change your fortune. By understanding the key details, historical significance, and minting errors, collectors can make informed decisions when seeking out valuable Eisenhower dollars. If you happen to come across one, be sure to verify its authenticity, check for possible errors, and consider having it graded to maximize its value. Thank you for joining us at U.A. Coin World. Be sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more exciting content on rare and valuable coins. Until next time, happy collecting.